never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Dan, and tonight we have our September 9th, 2024 Raw review. I was highly entertained. I said it. I think with Raw being on USA this week, and not on Fox, USA gave them a lot more leeway, which I was happy about. It was a good night. So let's get to it. We open up the night with American Made and the Wyatt Six street fight. 3 men, 1 woman street fight. 8-person tag match as a street fight. And we opened up the night with them doing a recap of all the Wyatt Six from everything from the beginning. American Made came out. They look great. Very Team Angle feel. Very Team Angle-ish. Angle-ish. If I don't see Kurt Angle coming in and actually being a part of this group, I will be a little disappointed. So I think that's going to happen. Then the Wyatt Six, I figured they would come out through the audience at different areas, like surrounding. They didn't do that. They let them all come out, and they looked freaking out like this. I absolutely loved this. I thought this was great. I thought this was great cinema. It was great. And they all took off their masks besides Uncle Howdy. And honestly, some of these guys look a little more crazier without the mask. They're cooking. Nikki was the first to go ham in this match. She went straight after, what's her name? Isla Dawn. I hate when I cannot remember these girls' names. I just don't see them every week, so Anyway, Eric Redbeard / Eric Rowan was a monster. And they did the spot of putting him through a table and then piling all types of shit on top of him. And he laid there for about half the match, which was good. It was good storytelling. Very good storytelling. I liked it. Oh, it was so good. And for a little bit, American Alpha went on defense. Redbeard got out of the thing, and he started demolishing motherfuckers. And the Wyatt Six just started having fun, man. They brought out tables. Dude, they fucked this arena. They didn't go out in the crowd. They didn't go backstage, which I thought they would. No. They stayed in the confines of the ring area. And they fucked this place up. They fucked up so much shit. And I was highly entertained. I'm still going to say this. Dexter Lumis is my favorite character so far besides Uncle Howdy. I like his look. I like the way he's been doing his new moveset. Fucking weird crawl that he used to do anyway. It's back in effect, and it just looks even creepier with him with these braid extensions. It's hilariously great. I mean, look at this place. They fucked it up. Dude, you miss it. There's broken tables all over this way. Yeah, this way. Broken tables right here. Here, I'm going to get the mouse. There we go. Dude, there are broken tables right here. All the way down here. Uncle Howdy did get involved. He gave one Sister Abigail to somebody, but it wasn't to the person who took the pinfall. They fucked Chad Gable up, man. And Chad Gable... Sorry, Slate. With this table right here, Angle slammed somebody from the top, and it looked a little nasty. And then he got up and went straight to the ankle lock. And I was like, he is paying so much tribute to Kurt Angle, and I loved it. I thought it was a great match. Some people didn't like it. I enjoyed the shit. So we got our first. They went back and they went through the whole spiel of this conflict, and they said that there will be Morgan versus Ripley for the women's title, for women's world title. Bad blood. We knew we were going to get it. I don't mind it. I can watch these two wrestle all the time. I just like the story. Some people say Liv can't wrestle. Some people say Rhea can't wrestle. I say bullshit. I enjoy the story. Finn Balor. I am so glad that they're taking some focus to him. You gotta think, he was our first Universal Champion, right? He lost it the next night because he had to give it up because of injury. And he never got back to that area. Feel like they're trying to make him a very viable threat. I love these shots. This is a... if you look up top right here, that's supposed to be for Finn. But they have a cut right here. That says fuck you. And that's the AEW. Yeah, marks. I'm kidding. I love AEW. But this shit is funny to me. I'm sorry. It looks hilarious to me. This says fuck you. With a shot of the arena. Just saying. Disclaimer, I like AEW. But I love when they troll each other. I'm an instigator. This belt, I am so torn on it. I love the SmackDown tag titles because they remind me of the old SmackDown tag titles. This is just like the penny version remastered. And I don't know how to feel about it. They call this the Pizza Championship now instead of the penny. I like it. It's not big on the circle of design. I get it. They need to be separate. And I know if you go back to the Attitude Era, the Raw and the SmackDown kind of look similar. And I know they were trying to keep it brand specific. I'm just saying, I'm not there yet with this title. It looks decent, but circle design just reminds me of the fucking tag teams titles that we've had forever. So Finn and Damian get into it. They're going to have a match of Bad Blood. It's going to happen. And then Judgment Day got involved. They started beating down Damian Priest, like beating him down. Like it came to the point where, damn it, I went too fast. Where JD McForquart, 5-head Lannister over here, was holding down Priest's legs while they were beating the shit out of him. And I was like, God almighty. So Rhea comes out. Dominik jumps out of the ring, gets in front of her, and she looks behind her, and it was just hilarious. She just looks back behind her, sees her, starts laughing. She has her crutch, and she just slams Liv right in the chest, like right in the abdominal area. She goes to hit Dominik. He runs. She gets in, and Liv beats the shit out of her. Then, of course, Yeet comes out and does the save. Last week, these two were in a match together, tag teaming against the Judgment Day. Now, yeah, he comes out to save him. It's going to be a 3-team. I love it. They cut to the back to Braun Strowman, talking about he wasn't even supposed to wrestle last week. He did it anyway, and now he's in the number 1 contender shot. And then, of course, Bron Breakker versus Braun Strowman, the Bronze. He actually hopes that he wins, but he also was talking shit. He goes, "You could be 6'3", 900 pounds, monster. It doesn't matter. You've never been in a ring with a dog." And of course, he's like, "I hope you do win." It's a good thing that they're doing with Braun. They're making him... Alright, so they're making him look strong. But some part of me just doesn't like the way that they're presenting him. Right now, he's presented as a whiny little but he's also like, "I'm gonna beat your ass." So, we have the rubber match. Alba Fyre, Isla Dawn versus Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair for the Women's Tag Team Championships. I used to love Jade. I was a Jade fan. She's making it hard to be a Jade fan. She really is. Love Bianca. Always does her thing. Yep. And they kept each other out of the way. The shit was hilarious, bro. But they pulled out the win. Jay looks like a dude right there. I'm sorry. But they pulled out the win. So now we probably going to have Damage Control versus whatever team we're calling this. Bianca and Cargill. Cut back to a backstage segment with the LWO. Dominik Mysterio will be taking on Dragon Lee. And, of course, Judgment Day came out and got in their faces. And we were also told that Finn Balor was going to be against Rey Mysterio tonight. I'll take it. But all Judgment Day will be barred from ringside, and so will LWO. I'm okay with this. So, we're in Calgary. And of course, we have Bret Hart. I am not a Bret Hart fan. Not at all. Friends of the channel, of the podcast, you know me. I stated my reasons. I'm just not a Bret Hart guy. It's not. I'm not a Shawn guy either. Not. Bret's getting old. He is getting old. He is getting old. He is losing a lot of momentum. Like depths. Gunther comes out, talks a lot of shit. Said he will always come second place to his real goats. Said that Bret was the best there was. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. He goes, well, you got the was right. I'm the best that there is and ever will be. You was the best was. He'll heat. He'll heat. Sami comes down. Everyone's like complaining online and in the group chats with me about Sami wearing this jersey, and they didn't understand why. And I was like, wait, give it a little bit. It'll change. So he is wearing this jersey. Two players from hockey, one from this team and one from another, they're brothers, 1 year apart. They were both killed in a car crash. So he's paying homage. Once again, Pete Dunne and Braun, he's going around talking shit to all the contenders just to be that alpha guy. Let him know that, like, hey, even if you win, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm not losing this title. Finally, Sheamus gets a hold of Butch. He goes to hit him with Shillelagh. Butch runs. Next, we have the Judgment Day with Liv Morgan. She is Judgment Day now. We can just say that. So is Carlito. And it is going to be Dominik Mysterio versus Dragon Lee. And there's one spot in this match that I absolutely laughed my ass off. Dragon Lee has some talent. I couldn't get the picture up. And he has like long flaily things on the back of his lucha mask. Dominik ties it in a knot on the bottom rope. Shit was fucking hilarious to me. I'm sorry. It made me giggle. I couldn't help it. But Liv helps Dom with a win. Liv is doing her thing for Dom. She's being good. She's helping him win matches. It's more than Rhea ever did. Then we get the Chicks for Dictionaries. The Pure Fusion Collective. This name sucks. And I'm sorry. If you're going to have a mouthpiece, let's not it be her. She sucks. I don't even know her name. She sucks. I don't like her. I don't know if it's the nose or tone of the voice, just the way she is. This girl right here, I like her. Catch me on a better day and I'll let you know. I know that's Shayna Baszler, though. So, we were supposed to have a Zelina Vega and Valkyrie. We're supposed to have Valkyrie or whatever the fuck her name is. Bird Lady. We're supposed to have a special guest tag team partner who was a mystery. Everyone knew it was going to be Natalya. Natalya's music hit. Good hometown pop. It was great. We all called it. Everyone I knew called it. I called it. It is what it is. And of course, Natty picked up the win. It was not bad. It was a decent match. Okay. Then this motherfucker, Drew McIntyre's walking through, and they're just talking back and forth about the whole CM Punk thing. Look, I am a CM Punk fan. I'm a CM Punk mark. Always have, always will be. But I also love feuds. And I made a contrast on the podcast we had it on Friday this past week because we ran into some scheduling issues. This week is not going to be that way. But I made the comparison that Punk is Joker and Drew is the Batman. They will forever be in a feud. They completely fucking hate each other, and I'm okay with that. They put on good matches, and these two actually are really good at talking, so I don't care if this feud goes on for years. I don't care. I like it. I'm okay with it. For some reason, Drew goes to pick on his... Alright, so if people who don't know, Wade Barrett was also his roommate. So was Sheamus. Wade Barrett and Drew went through the wrestling indies together. They were best friends. And Wade Barrett's been helping him. Wade Barrett can't wrestle anymore, supposedly. So, of course, it's why he commentates, and he does sportscasting, pretty much. It looked like these two are going to get into it, and then Adam Pearce comes down for some stupid reason. And he's like, Drew, get in here. He goes, look, this has got to stop. You and the Punk thing has to stop. We thought this last match was going to be it. Punk thought it was it. I thought it was it. We were all good. Everything was great. And then Monday, you attacked him. And Drew's like, well, it's not over. Fuck him, pretty much. And basically said, well, I talked to a little CM Punk today, and at Bad Blood, it's going to be a match. You and Punk. And to make sure that this ends that night, it's going to be hell in a cell. Pause. I thought it would be better to have a dog collar match. But Punk is known for dog collar matches. The 2 dog collar matches he's had his entire career have been great. And I'm telling you, if you don't know what those 2 matches are, go back and look. One was in AEW. They call it the dark collar match because it was great. It was great against MJF. It was great. I was wrong. They're going to do the Hell in a Cell. And I'm okay with this. My only thing is WWE going to try to pull a AEW? And for you who don't know, people who don't follow AEW, Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page had a cage match this past Sunday. Or was it Saturday? It might have been Saturday. Fucking phenomenal. All Out was fucking great. Some great things happened on that match. It's a good match when fans are even shocked or this pay-per-view was too bloody and wow. They pretty much tried to murder each other, which they did. It wasn't the only match they tried to murder. There was actual attempted murder in Chicago. And when Chicago starts chanting, "This is murder," that says something. Anyway, back to it. Unpause. So, Pierce gets out. Drew's like, great, da, da, da. We get this little bullshit in the back. Karrion Kross is doing to The Miz what he was doing to Xavier Woods. It was dropped. Next, we got the Rey Mysterio Finn Balor. It was a decent match. It was a little longer than I expected. And then we got the final match of the night. Oh, unpause. So, between the beating that Rhea and Damian Priest got, they were sent to the hospital down the road. So, they were not going to be there for the rest of the night. And I was like, wait a minute. Jey came down to help them. He's got a match. Judgment Day's going to fuck him over. Honestly, I didn't think that Jey had a shot at this title because it's Jey. They're giving him so many singles title opportunities and they just won't pull the trigger on him. They just don't. I don't know why. They just don't. So, in one. Next, we had the Fatal 4-Way. Braun Strowman, Jey Uso, Butch, Ilya Dragunov. If I was to bet money, I would have put money on this man right here. I thought he was going to win. This man is a crazy man inside the ring. He is phenomenal. I like him. Not good on the mic, but good at what he does. And this was a banger of a match, guys. I loved it. It was entertaining. It went the distance. It took a little while. I think it was over 30 minutes. This was the last of it of all. It was great. I enjoyed it. A bunch of false finishes. Oh, Butch and all them. Braun came in, tried to destroy everybody. Then Bronson Reed, who's supposed to have COVID, destroyed Braun Strowman. He put him on the table and jumped through it, tsunami'd him onto the table. I love it. I love this. I know one of my co-hosts on the podcast, or the host of the podcast, he's going to absolutely fall in love with this. And hey, I like Bronson Reed. He should have got it, but now we're going to have a Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman forever match of the meaty man, the slapping meats. Two meaty guys, sweaty meat, slapping, man size. No Diddy. I said it. And of course, Butch is a technical bruiser. But these two have had some... Wow, dude, they've had some shit back in the day. They have fought. But it was Jey with the 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso gets another singles title shot. What is this, number 6? Number 9? I don't know. One of them. Oh. And then we close the show as Jey turns around. Braun's standing there with the title, and then, in true fashion, it fades out. That was our Raw review, guys. I was highly entertained. I cannot wait for Friday. Supposedly, it's going to be a 3-hour show. This is the new home of SmackDown. Will be on USA. So this week, USA has all the wrestling. They had Raw. They're going to have tomorrow night, on Tuesday night, they're going to have NXT. And then on Friday, SmackDown. But it's going to be supposedly a 3-hour special on SmackDown with lots of surprises. This is the new home for SmackDown forever. So, their first show, being SmackDown, you're going to see some people come back. Or some big names just pop in. You might see The Rock. You might see Roman. You might see Kurt Angle. You don't know. Baker. Cena. We could see Cena on SmackDown. Randy Orton has been on Raw for a month. It's time for him to come back. Cody Rhodes is going to be there. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Bad Blood, Cody Rhodes is not going after Solo Sikoa. Friday, we do have a cage match with Cody and Solo. That should be decent. We know the outcome, but that should be decent. Oh, that's all I got for tonight, guys. Make sure you check us out on Thursday, 7:30-ish, right here on YouTube and Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We do weekly shows where we review all the shows. We do our predictions. We do the results of that. We rate the shows. We cover news, rumors, and we have a great time. We actually get the comments and things. Honestly, I used to be just a viewer, and now I'm on the show. So there's 3 of us that were just used to be viewers, and now we're the cast. That's awesome. Where you have a community where you can come on the show, and we have guest shows all the time. It's great. It's good. Come check us out. Wolfpack. All right. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate all the love, all the views, and likes, comments, subscribes, and also personal messages people have been sending me. Thank you. The subscriber count is popping up. I appreciate all that. It's not begging, but I like it. Thank you very much. It's humbled. It's very humbling. So, as always, people, be good people. And, what should we end on? Tsunami Poppy.